During Japan's post-war recovery in the 1950s, few could have predicted the nation's eventual dominance in the automotive industry and motorsports. You see, in these early years, Japanese car manufacturers produced modest, practical vehicles primarily tailored for the domestic market. But by the early 1960s, things began to change. Ambition surged, driving car makers to craft vehicles aimed not just for local roads, but for global markets. Motorsports became a focal point for this transformation, and few cars epitomized Japan's racing spirit better than the Prince R380, a groundbreaking machine that became the country's first purpose-built prototype race car. Now, the Prince Motor Company, known for its luxurious models like the Skyline, was determined to enhance its reputation through motorsports. In 1964, the company introduced the sporty Skyline 2000 GT and launched a racing program to showcase its prowess. The Skyline 2000 GT entered the Japanese Grand Prix, but hopes for victory were crushed when a privately entered Porsche 904 dominated the race. Realizing the limitations of their front-engine design compared to the superior mid-engine layout of the Porsche, Prince engineers decided to start from scratch. The mission was clear: create Japan's first true prototype racer capable of challenging the world's best. Thus, the R380 project was born. Now, to accelerate development, Prince turned to Britain's motorsports expertise, much like Ford did when creating the GT40 to challenge Ferrari. Prince sourced the chassis for their race car from Brabham's BT5 design, which debuted in 1963. The lightweight tube-frame chassis was modified and strengthened by Prince engineers to accommodate a more powerful engine and enhanced performance. While the BT5 originally featured an open-top fiberglass body, Prince engineers opted for a sleeker, more aerodynamic coupe design. The new lightweight aluminium body bore striking similarities to the Ferrari 250 Le Mans, a resemblance further accentuated by the bright red paintwork. Despite these uncanny parallels, Ferrari never raised any formal objections, and Prince forged ahead with its new creation. Now, for the engine, rather than mimic Ferrari's V12 or retain the Ford Corset inline-4 from the BT5, Prince engineers developed an improved version of their own G-Series straight-six engine, dubbed the GR8. This 2-liter engine featured advanced technology, including a cross-flow cylinder head, dual overhead cams, and 4 valves per cylinder. Capable of producing 200 horsepower, the GR8 engine became a crucial component not only for the R380, but for future automotive icons. You see, after the 1966 merger between Prince and Nissan, the GR8 evolved into the S20 engine, which powered the first 2 generations of the legendary Skyline GTR, the Hakusuka and the Kenmeri models. Now, although the R380 was ready for competition in 1965, the cancellation of the Japanese Grand Prix delayed its debut. In the interim, the car set 5 E-Class land speed records during extensive aerodynamic testing, showcasing its potential even before it even hit the track. Now, the long-awaited race debut came in 1966 at Fuji Speedway. Prince entered 4 R380s to compete against Porsche's formidable trio of 906 Carrera 6 race cars. And despite Porsche's reputation and previous dominance, the R380 rose to the occasion. Yoshikazu Sanaku piloted the number 11 car to victory, with Hideo Oshii securing second place in another R380. This triumph marked a historic moment, the first time a Japanese manufacturer won the Japanese Grand Prix. Following the merger between Prince and Nissan, the new entity remained dedicated to motorsports excellence. Prince engineers continued refining the R380, which became the foundation for Nissan's motorsports endeavors. The result was the R380-2, introduced in 1966, with a redesigned body and slight engine enhancements, increasing the output to 220 horsepower. Now, 4 R380-2s were entered in the 1967 Japanese Grand Prix, where they faced fierce competition from Porsche once again. Although they secured 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 6th positions, the top spot eluded Nissan as Porsche reclaimed victory. And unfortunately, the R380's lineage concluded in 1968 with the development of the R381, which moved away from the BT5 chassis roots. Meanwhile, private teams continued racing the R382, though without major success. But despite its brief racing career, the Prince R380 cemented its place in automotive history. It not only demonstrated that Japanese manufacturers could build competitive race cars, but also laid the groundwork for Nissan's future motorsport success. The car's GR8 engine became a critical step in the development of the revered S20 engine, which powered the early GTR models and contributed to the birth of Japan's high-performance car culture. And even to Nissan, this car is really important. You see, Nissan has preserved the legacy of the R380, restoring the Grand Prix winning car in 2013 and repainting it in its original red livery. The restored vehicle has since been displayed at major automotive events, where enthusiasts can appreciate the pioneering spirit that defined Japan's racing ambitions. But to end this video off, the Prince R380 remains a symbol of innovation, determination, and the pursuit of motorsport's excellence. It was Japan's first purpose-built prototype racer, the first Japanese car to win the nation's Grand Prix, and a key contributor to the heritage of the Skyline GTR. While it may not have achieved global fame, its impact on Japan's automotive landscape is undeniable. But at the end of the video, please let me know what you guys think of the car, what you thought of the video, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys did like it, you'll most probably like most of my other stuff, so just go through my channel, see if there's something to like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,